Hello and welcome. My name is Magnus Soraka. I am the presenter Peter Obi Yusuf Dati Online TV Campaign Network. Yesterday I was watching a video and I saw Femi Fani-Kayode on Channels TV disgracing himself. As a matter of fact, I'm so very angry. I'm angry for many reasons. Femi Fani-Kayode was my friend. As a matter of fact, I thought he was a good person. I had actually thought he was a good person. And Femi Fani-Kayode, if you are listening to this video, if you are watching this video, this very message is directed to you. Now, I am not angry that you don't have a right to air your views or your opinion on Channels television, but what people did not know is that you know very well, Fani-Kayode, that you came to Jos was it last year or 2 years ago? I think about 2 years ago, when we invited you, me and the other person, I don't want to mention his name, we invited you to Jos, to youth center in Jos, in Rayfield. You came there and you told us a lot of things, how much we should be afraid of APC, how much we should be afraid of Buhari, how much of Islamization agenda that APC and Buhari wants to bring to Nigeria, how much we should be scared. And you said all this, and as youth, we applauded you. I was there. I even asked questions. You gave me audience to ask. We gave you all the security and all the protection you have. And then all of a sudden, in fact, Femi Fani-Kayode, I was so very disappointed. I never knew. When people were saying that everything about you is stomach infrastructure, now anywhere belly face, I thought it was just mere social buff aimed to just insult you. But I think you have earned that description by every standard. Honestly, it's raining, but I felt I should do this. I should do this to you. I should respond to you. What you did, saying that when you are in PDP, you are in PDP, then you should protect PDP. Now that you're in APC, you should protect APC. But the truth is that now that you're in APC, I think you just identify where the money is and where you feel you can be paid money, and that is why you are in APC. The Femi Fani-Kayode that I know will never say the things he has said in Channels TV. You are doing that. Maybe the Yoruba-ness in you has kicked in, and suddenly you are trying to identify with your Yoruba. Femi Fani-Kayode, you are a disgrace. You are a huge disgrace. Those 3 beautiful sons you have, those beautiful, handsome kids you have, when they grow up and they watch the disgrace of their father, what would they say about you when they grow up? I am so disappointed. I can't believe that this was a man. You've been very nice to me. Oh. I remember when I spoke to Femi Fani-Kayode and I chatted you on WhatsApp, tell you that I'm disappointed in you. When you left PDP and teamed up with, what's his name, when you went to APC, you blocked me on WhatsApp. I didn't bother. I replied in my other WhatsApp and said, how about this WhatsApp? You blocked it. I responded to you in the other WhatsApp number because I have 4 numbers. When you blocked this one, I went to the other number. You blocked all you, and then now you've totally blocked me on all the number. You be disgraced. You are a huge disgrace. I used to respect you. I love the way you speak. I love your diction. I love your mastery of the English language. But watching how you've reduced yourself to mere political puppet, mere political, how do I say it? In fact, Femi Fani-Kayode, you are like somebody warning people that there are going to be thieves coming to your house on Tuesday by 11 o'clock. Please don't be in the house on Tuesday by 11 o'clock. Robbers are coming to rob you on Tuesday. Only to find out that on that same Tuesday by 11 o'clock, Femi Fani-Kayode, you are one of the thieves that come to rob that house. That's exactly who you are. How can people be so shameless? In fact, using the word shameless to describe your act on Channels TV is like even trying to pamper you. I would wish there's a bigger, more humiliating words or adjective to describe that charlatan, that behavior you displayed on that. Oh my God. I don't know how to describe you, because totally it was shameful. Regardless, it was when I'm angry, I lose my words. That is because what you did there was totally shameful. You're trying to... Did you even go back and rewatch the video again? Did you even go back and rewatch your interview with Sheung? Did you even go back and watch it? This was a man who came there. We provided all the security for you because of all the things you said against Buhari. Now you want to say he's a nice guy and you didn't know what you were saying before. He was this, he's good. APC is evil. Buhari is evil. Tinubu is evil. Shetima, everything about APC, including you now, Femi Fani-Kayode, you two are evil. In fact, you are even more evil than the evil now you are representing. In fact, it is better to identify evil in the faces that appear evil than you that comes to show yourself as if you are a saint, only to show that you are more inclined to what is evil. In fact, my God, how else did I even bring myself to talk about it? Because I'm filled more with anger than what to say about what you're displaying in Channels TV. Let me tell you, Femi Fani-Kayode, I'm sure when Tinubu loses and Peter Obi emerges as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you want to change over to Labour Party. We go so flog you, come up from Labour Party. We will so flog you. I mean, how can an elderly man like you be behaving like this? Anywhere belly face. So all those times you left PDP to APC was because they promised you vice president to Yaya Bello. Now that it doesn't work, you are rushing. I think you have weighed between Atiku and Tinubu, and you, because Tinubu is in the ruling party and he has billions of dollars to spend, you probably are pitching your time. And then the Yoruba-ness plus the Yoruba-ness in you. Let me tell you, Tinubu will not win any state in the middle belt. Tinubu will not win any state in the north. Tinubu will not win any state in the south or southeast. So what is the chances of Tinubu? I pray Tinubu even last till election day. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate, Femi Fani-Kayode. I will type your number on this place. It's so unfortunate that I still have your number in my phone, even though you have blocked it. But it's so unfortunate that what's that your name again? Femi Fani-Kayode. It's so unfortunate that you could be so shameless as to come into. You see, you must be on a special type of drug, or perhaps on a special type of expired drug, to be campaigning for Tinubu. You must be driven by a certain type of drug to be campaigning for Tinubu. I mean, are you certainly, is this the Femi Fani-Kayode that had thousands of us listening to him telling us about the four what? I forgot those words were used. The four demons or false, one word like that. And you mentioned Usman Dafodi as one, Buhari as one, whatever as one, and then APC is the vehicle with which they are driving to Islamize Nigeria. And all of a sudden, you suddenly see no wrong with Muslim ticket. Shetima, that Shetima, you don't see anything wrong with a Muslim ticket. Let me tell you, all this Yoruba-ness in you people that Yorubas are nice people. Please, by the way, when I mention Yoruba, don't think I'm taking a swipe at the Yoruba nation. The Yoruba nation is a beautiful nation. The Yoruba people are very beautiful people. But this idea of tribalizing politics through Tinubu, it's not going to help Nigeria. Don't forget, if you are a Yoruba man and you think it's a Yoruba turn, you are voting for Yoruba, let me tell you, a vote for Tinubu is a vote for Shetima. A vote for you heard it, you are hearing me now, because this is what we said during Buhari time. We spoke, we shouted, but the Yoruba-ness in you could not leave you because they picked Osibanjo. You voted for Buhari because he picked a Yoruba man, and therefore you gave him your vote. And in all the 8 years that they pick a Yoruba man, what has Osibanjo done to the Yoruba people? What benefit has Osibanjo being vice to Buhari done to the Yoruba nation? Nothing, absolutely zero. If for anything, this was the time that the Yorubas have suffered so much, even though they are in power. This is the time they suffered so much than any other regime. And now you are doing the same mistake. For how long will you learn? You didn't learn under Abiola. You didn't learn under Osibanjo. You still don't want to learn under Tinubu. I'm sure the condition they gave Tinubu was that, okay, if you want to be president, you must put one of our own henchmen. And they will frustrate that man, frustrate him to the point that they will impeach and they will not have another Boko. No, God forbid. God forbid. God forbid, Tinubu. God forbid this old man again. Haba. If you are not tired, we are tired. Everybody is tired. Peter Obi is not because he has fine face. It's not because he speaks so well or has good English or he went to school. That's why anywhere you attack Peter Obi, it doesn't work, because Peter Obi represents a meeting, a rally of all, a meeting point, a rallying point for all the angers of all Nigerians. Peter Obi is where everybody is putting their anger to chase all these useless, foolish, idiot old bags away from governance. That is the only reason why. And I expect that Femi Fani-Kayode, the first video I made that went viral, when I did a video against Buhari, you posted it on your wall and you praised me. You praised me, Magnus Oraka, for seeing what is wrong and saying it out loud. How come those same things you praised me for airing it out live, you are the same person now that is with them and saying that well, in the past you didn't see well, now that you see well, because you're just running to places where you get money. If because of what you have done for me, Femi Fani-Kayode, ordinarily I shouldn't do this video, but you know that my conscience can be bought. I am not somebody whose conscience can be bought. If you like, give me heaven and earth. If you do wrong, I will come out and you'll be mumu. Femi Fani-Kayode, you be mumu. Honestly, I can't even believe. I'm trying to imagine. Sometimes when people do things, I try to put myself in their shoes to see what are the factors necessary for them to take this decision. Perhaps if I'm in those same shoes, I would perhaps take the same decision. I've been confronted. This is not the first time I've been met. When I was some 5 years ago, I believe 6 or 7 years ago, I was met that my Facebook page, the other one I brought down, not this one that was Hako, that I should use it to campaign for Buhari, and they offered me well. Such money, if I had accepted it by now, I know the type of house I could build. I know the type of cars I could drive. But I know that what would I tell my children? How did I make my money? I'll tell my children, say, I betrayed my conscience to get this money. That's why I'm driving this car. No. I'd rather remain poor and have my integrity intact than to sell my conscience for a peanut. People who cannot hold their conscience, people who their consciences are for sale, are people without integrity. I'm so sorry I can't do that. And I thought we shared something in common, Femi Fani-Kayode. I thought we shared something in common. I thought when we spoke in Jos here, we spoke. I mean, we related on a level. We related well. What happened? What happened? But we related well, as in we spoke. You introduced me to your wife. I'm sorry for that woman. Very beautiful woman, marrying anywhere belle face man, and those beautiful children. We spoke. What happened? This is not the Femi Fani-Kayode I spoke to in Jos. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that these are the people that have been destroying Nigeria. May God never allow me to jump somewhere like Femi Fani-Kayode, because now so you could just leave me and I could just follow you, go one place. Now they'll just kill me because I would think that you are an honest man. I'll just follow you and only get myself injured. Because after everything you spoke to us in Jos, after everything you said about Buhari, after everything you said about Islam, after everything you said about the North, after everything you said about this thing, about everything bad that you can say, I can't even remember that, because it was a full package. It was a complete package against them. Then all of a sudden, you're trying to retract your steps, re-say the things that you have said, trying to embellish what you have said, that no, this, that. You must be on some type of hard drug to be selling APC and Tinubu and Buhari to Nigerians. Nigerians are angry, Nigerians are tired, and Nigerians want these things to go. We want a better Nigeria. We want a new Nigeria where the system works for everyone, not for a few people, for a select few who believe that money is everything. I know you've run out of cash. I know you want money. I know you want to sustain some of your excesses in terms of cash. And that's why you are running after people or where you believe money can come from. Femi Fani-Kayode, you fall my hand well. You in fact, you are a disgrace. You are a huge disgrace. We'll be here and see how Tinubu will win. Is it Plateau State that Tinubu will win? Certainly he won't win. Even though the governor of Plateau State is APC, but he definitely will not win Plateau State. Is it Taraba Tinubu will win, or Benue State, or even Nasarawa State? I'm even sure that certain part in the southwest, Tinubu, you will not win it. It goes so. If there's any president that this election will shock so much, is Tinubu. I pray that remaining hand where they work well, because one of the now which hand, one of blessing now the left hand don't work be. The remaining right hand, after the news of the election, the result of the election, I pray that hand will still work well, because the shock you get. How a man as old as you, I was watching some of these comedians on Facebook. They are playing some of the old videos, and I'm seeing that man, Tinubu. I'm even beginning to think that Tinubu is even more wicked than Buhari. I'm even beginning to think that all our attentions have been on Buhari, but the real person that our attention should be is Tinubu, because it's like that man is the bag where all sorts of wickedness are bagged. And you're just look at the words, everything from you that Obasanjo is expired meat, or Obasanjo is the greatest election rigger. You are going to meet the Obasanjo who is the greatest election rigger now to rig election for you. I mean, what kind of old man is this? A man who says that all those in Labour Party will labor to death. What kind of human being is that? At this age, you should be giving hope to Nigeria. Words like death, words like suffering, words you shouldn't be playing politics like this. People should endear themselves to you based on your mannerism, your good words, virtues, all this fire and brimstone, death. Have we not died enough, Tinubu? Have Nigeria never died rich? The deaths in Nigeria, are they not enough? Why are you still pronouncing death on Nigeria just because of the party they choose to align with? To be very, very candid, Femi Fani-Kayode, I've never been this disappointed. This is the first president we are today. Now I am going to go. Thank God we've bought Mr. Terry. Thank you for the public address system you have given to us. We are launching it today. We are going out with a blast. We are storming everywhere, and we are going to make sure that we work. Nobody's paying. If you're going to pay me for what I'm doing for the past 3 months, you're going to pay me about 10 or some million, a couple of millions. But we are doing all these things free. Even spend our own money, our own energy. My left leg I have a cramp in my left leg, but I'm going to use the cramp and still walk. Please follow our page. Our previous page was hacked, and now we are starting a new one, and it's growing very slowly. I don't know what to. Please follow our page. This is where the purpose of this page is that we created it to look out for all these social media narratives that tends to deceive Nigerians, and then we correct it. Please do not listen to Femi Fani-Kayode, except you are a tribal jingoist or a religious bigot. You will listen to this man. This man is a two-faced liar. He's a two-faced deceiver. In fact, he's Lucifer. He's son of the devil. Everything about him is fake. And your wife will leave you before. I pray make you leave you well, because you are not straightforward. You can't say something today and then when there is a lure of money here, you change your mind and go. What kind of human being is that? What kind of human being is that? It is not to come speak English. They do phonetics for Channels TV. Now you go make you are a disgrace. I pity those children that they had to come out from you. You are a disgrace. If I'm those children and I grow up, I will spit on your grave, idiot.